Hello guys and welcome to the second episode of more tutorials. That time we're gonna keep with buildcraft, and that time I want to show you the waterproof pipes, which are wait a minute, my Fraps needs to recognize my game. So that time we're gonna see the liquids in buildcraft. So as you can see, when you type waterproof, you can see all the waterproof pipes. Again, they're the same thing as transport pipes, but with liquids. They have this little green face on them. So again, wooden pipe is outputting from inventories. We'll get to that later. Cobblestone transport pipe, cobblestone waterproof pipe, and stone waterproof pipes, which are just transporting them. Iron, which sends from all the directions to one direction. A golden waterproof pipe, which transport the liquids faster. The emerald, which now it doesn't have a GUI, so I think right now it doesn't use for anything. The void pipe, which sends the liquids to the void, and sandstone waterproof pipe, which don't connect to machines. So now the wooden transport, so the storage of liquids, it's different than storage of items. Oops. First I want to show you the the liquids. So we have oil, and we have fuel, if I find it. Oil and fuel. So the oil you can actually place in the world. It's found in the world, in lakes and things like this. And with the oil you can convert it to fuel by using the it's called a refinery. So if you put oil inside the refinery, let's take oil bucket. Oil bucket, place it right here. Here we go, full. And then we need to power it. So to power things in buildcraft, there are three ways, which are the engines. So now because we are in FTB, and in FTB there is also the power that adds to one engine, forestry that adds to 3 engines, and thermal expansion that adds 2 engines, and railcraft that adds 3 engines. So these are other ways to get buildcraft power, but I will start simply with the redstone engine, Stirling engine, and the combustion engine. Let's place them down. Let's take some levers. Okay, so the redstone engine is powered only with a redstone signal, but it creates really small amounts of power. I think it can't do anything with that because it's making it's not making power. It's really small amounts, tiny amounts of. It's like 1 MJ per second. MJ is the buildcraft units. Buildcraft energy units. So the Stirling engine works on coal. There we go, coal. And now you can see the refinery is starting to refine some of the oil, convert it into fuel, which you can see down there. So that's how you create fuel. And the last one is the combustion engine. Combustion engine is very explosive, so you need to keep it filled with water. Let's take some water. You can also use the cans. I'll go to that in a future episode. So you need to fill this with water and with 3 different liquids. You can use lava, you can use oil, and you can use fuel. So let's see if the actual oil. Oops. There we go, oil can. Let's start with oil and power it. Now you can see it's starting to go faster, because this one creates 3 mj per tick, and this one creates 1 mj per tick. There are 20 ticks in a second in Minecraft, so it's creating 60 mj per second, which is like 60 redstone engines. That's a lot. So if we will get it with fuel, which is better, let's get some fuel. Fuel can. And water. You will see it's now creating 6 mj per tick, which is like 120 of this. Wait a second. I'm recording now, so I will back to you later. Bye. So yes, that is the refinery. The refinery converts oil into fuel. So of course you can't use the combustion engine with fuel before you create your first oil bucket. And now let's take the wooden waterproof and the tank. The tank is what can store liquids in buildcraft. You can build it how tall as you want, and it will interact with the other tanks. So like I can pump the fuel from here, and it will get up and up and up. Even I connect it just from here. So let's take a redstone engine. We have one, and the lever. Start pumping it out. Each one of these is 2 buckets. So you need half of these to have a full bucket. Good. Let's turn this off because I don't want any explosions here. Oh, and by the way, I made this OP sword because in the night there are some creatures, and then I set the time to day, and then there are still creatures. So I made that OP sword. You know, it's fancy, and also you can do fun with sheeps. Like I will go to that mod Thaumcraft later, but you can push them. Okay. So that is the liquid. You can also place water or lava in tanks. And you can use them as you want. Oh no, the episode. Oh, I saved it. Okay. and that's the liquid storage and everything. So for what do you need that power except for powering these pipes and these two engines? So I'm sorry that's going to be a short episode, but I want to do that in a different episode because I don't think I will have time to also tell you about the energy of buildcraft. So I will show you some of the things you can do with energy in buildcraft. Okay guys, I'm back, and I want to show you what you can do with that energy, the buildcraft energy, or MJ, Minecraft Jewels. First off, you have the mining well. It has a block under it and a chest above it. So now we will activate the engine, and you can see it start mining straight down, and everything goes into the chest. You can even put the chest here and take this out. You can even put the chest here. You don't have to be on the top. So that's very cool. Next to another thing, it's the pump. This is how looks a natural oil point. Here there should be a big lake down, like straight down, and then a big lake, big underground lake of oil. So to take everything with buckets, even with cans, it's gonna be just a waste of time. So what you want to do is to get to the top of that oil well and put the pump right there. Then you want to activate this. It will start running it. I need a tank. And that's what the pump does. You can do it with any liquid. You can do it with lava at the nether, or with water, or actually you can make with it infinite water source that fills the tank automatically. But you know. So that's the pump. And finally is the quarry. Actually there are a couple more machines that I need to cover. That will be at the next episode, because we don't have time. YouTube is allowed me only 15 minutes. So I'm gonna show you the quarry. First you need to take landmarks, which make that, and put them in a square. You only need 2 of the square sides, because it's know to recognize it's know how to recognize the square as a square. And then you right click, and as you see, perfect, actually not perfect square, but a square. And then we're gonna put the quarry. And you see the quarry at blah 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 will keep 6 chunks loaded. So it's loaded chunks by itself. You don't need to apply a chunk loader. And then let's put the combustion engine, fuel, water, and it will start. This robot will start to clean this area, and then it will build this. That's the quarry well. So I will wait for it to done, and then I'll be back.